Yo, what's going on YouTube? Jumpman Chris here, coming back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, bam! That's right. No, these are not the 2019, but it is rumored to from probably last week or something like that. Rumors that 2019 holiday season, the Bred 11s will release. I was gonna talk about this last week, but man, we just got the Concords. Bam! These just came out last week, and I was like, bro, let's just can we let these things breathe? Like, can we just enjoy the Concords just a little bit? The most iconic Jordan 11s of all time. And now we gotta talk about the second most iconic Jordan 11s of all time. First of all, this is my 2012 pair, and yes, it is still fresh. That's what I love about the Bred 11s, and I have worn a couple times. You know, it usually has a little right there. I wore these multiple times. It's just that with this red sole here, it doesn't get dirty that bad unless like if it's like dark red or something like that, you know, maybe that's when it gets kind of dirty. But I usually keep my shoes pretty clean, you feel me? I love the Bred 11s because you could just wear it with whatever. It looks dope as hell, and it doesn't get that dirty for real, like I said, and it's just really clean, you know? The Concords, these things gonna yellow. These things don't age of time. Like, look at this, these will get yellow. See, bam, they will get yellow. You know, it happens. Shoes age. It's crazy, I know, for all you young people out there. So these blue will get yellow eventually, but the red will always stay true, and it's just so fresh. But enough of this. Let me give y'all some little bit of history about these things, what I think about the release, and also some story time when these did release. History time, mother. That's right, the black and reds, not the Breds, but the black and reds first debuted in '96 originally during the playoff season. That's why this shoe is so iconic, because Jordan wore this when he won his 4th championship on his way to his 2nd three-peat. That's right. Yes, he wore these during the whole playoffs. That team was rolling. Yes, they went 72-10, blew out almost everybody, won game 6 against the Supersonics in the finals, and Jordan won his 4th championship. And yes, bam. As a kid growing up, man, almost everyone in my class had these things, and I was so jealous. And my father didn't want to get it for me because he's like, oh, the Michael Jordan, the Jumpman shoe, no, he know the good, and all that. So, and I was like, man, I couldn't get these things, honestly, because I think I was in the 3rd grade or something, and he wouldn't let me buy J's. But eventually, he finally bought me J's when the 12 came out. But yeah, and because I was with my friends, and I got the money. But anyways, enough of that. But yeah, so yes, everyone in my class had these things. These things were so dope. And back then, in 96, the only Jordan 11s that really came out on, you know, for sale back then was basically the Concords or these things. Yeah, that's right, the black and whites and the red and the black and red. So it's just a really dope shoe. It's very iconic, you know, especially with the whole championship run and everything. And just what this shoe means is just so crazy. The Bred 11s, they also re-retroed a couple times. First, they debuted in '96. They also came out back in 2000 with the whole, you know, these. It came with these, the Cool Grays, and also the Breds. They also came out in a countdown pack, I believe, with the taxis. Came with the taxis like this. That's how it came out with, bam. Countdown pack in 2008, I believe. I was kind of getting out. I was kind of like falling out of shoes back then. And also they also released in 2012 after these came out. Bam! These are, I want to call this like this will kind of start all the craziness of J's. And then the next year after that, bam, these came out, and it was just as crazy. So story time, mother. From what I remember back in the day, 2012 was so crazy, man. So back then it wasn't actually raffles; they had tickets. That's right, they had tickets. And I'm talking about that line was crazy, was insane. It was like all the way down to the next store into one of those malls. They weren't breaking down the doors because of these things, because these things were first come, first serve. So they kind of learned their lessons and they tried to do tickets. But yet, it was still crazy, guys. These things were still pretty tough. They made a lot of pairs of these things. One story happened at the, one of my local malls, okay? Let me know if this happened to you guys, okay? So one happened to back in my local malls, and this is back when Foot Locker was near the food court, if anyone remember in my area. So yeah, it was back in the food court. So they were in the food court. Usually they would do tickets outside of the store. So the dudes just kind of like give it out, and randomly people just kind of come throughout the day and stuff like that. But for the Bred 11s, it was already a crazy line. I'm talking about, it was insane. So this manager, all of a sudden, he decided to stand up on top of the table and start handing out tickets like this. And I swear, there was a swarm of people just swarming him, and he was just getting trying to give all these tickets to all these people. I need this, I need to sign this, da 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 da. It was insane. No organization, craziness was going on. I was way in the back. I already knew I was taking that L. I was like, bro, I'm trying to fight with these people. It was basically like a zombie attack trying to fight with this, try to eat this one dude. Dead up. Like seriously, it looked like a zombie horror film. Like he was on top of the car, and the zombie trying to get to him like this. You know, it was crazy. Like, come on, and he's just trying to pass out his tickets. Eventually, this dude I guess he got fed up. So the manager or whoever the hell passed out tickets, he literally just said, you know, F it. He threw all the tickets all over the floor, and all these people just grabbed these tickets like this. I was like, bruh, why on earth would you throw that? Like, why did you not get a single file line, try to get this thing organized? But then again, it was just so many people that it was so crazy because everybody wanted these things. It was insane because everybody remember the Concourse was crazy. That released last year, and then the Bred's gonna come out. Come on, JB. You know what you're doing. You know people's gonna get killed for these things. Like, for real. So that's another crazy story. Y'all let me know. Comment down below. Y'all let me know how your experience was. So that was kind of crazy experience. Not nearly as crazy as the Concourse. No one broke down the doors or anything, but it was still just kind of insane. And it was tough to get. Eventually got my pair, so everything was good. And then eventually after that, they started doing signing raffles, and they gotta call people because after all that mess, because it's just something, I don't know what it is with the Jordan 11s back in the day, or even till now. Something about this patent leather just drives people crazy. This patent leather right here, just something about it, just bring out the murder out people. I swear, like, I don't know what it is. Yes, it's an iconic shoe, probably one of the dopest shoes of all times. Yes, Jordan came back and won the championship again. And just so much history and so much dopeness about this shoe, can't deny. So yes, we're talking about iconic colorway, OG colorway, Bred 11s. I know a lot of people are a little disappointed, but a lot of people wanted the cool gray highs because these things came out in 2009 after the Space Jams. So it's been a good almost 10 years since we got these things. And yes, I want another high. Mine's getting a little wrinkle here. Hopefully they can fix that because I hate how the cool grays are like this. But yeah, I mean, I do want another cool gray 11, but I already knew. A lot of people was rumored that the cool gray is gonna release again. I already knew that this wasn't gonna come out again. Why? Because we just got the damn cool gray lows. And if we got the cool gray lows, that means we ain't gonna get this for a while. And honestly, I kind of don't understand why the Bred 11's coming out next year, to be honest, because we just got the Concourse. And if you haven't noticed a trend as of these past few years, see, the Jordan 11s used to be like just a holiday shoe, but they're pumping out these Jordan 11s all the time now. We're getting many Jordan 11 lows, so many. We're getting all kind of crazy Jordan 11s later on the year now. We just got the prom nights this year. We got those platinum 10s, those trash 11s, and then we got the Concourse. But I was just talking about holiday season only because that's the special Jordan 11s that we want, the ones that we want. So I'm just talking about, I mean, I do understand why they're doing it, but I was thinking that we wouldn't get the Bred 11s just yet. Like, I was hoping we'd get it either next, not 2019, but 2020, or get the cool gray 2020, and then 22 get the Bred 11s. I was hoping we would, you know, still continue that OG colorway, new colorway, OG colorway. So I just bust out the most, kind of like the recent holiday, how they released. So yes, we got the Breds when they first, I'm gonna just start off with the Breds. Of course, yes, I know the Concourse came out. Yes, okay, you don't kill me in the comments. So yes, starting off with when the Bred 2012 came out. We got 2012 Gammas, Legend Blues, 7210s, Space Jams, Win 96 and 98, and then bam, Concourse. So if you haven't noticed the trend, OG colorway, new colorway, OG colorway, new colorway. So now they're gonna bust out, bam, after we just got these. So OG colorway back to back. I'm just kind of scared because I just feel like if they keep busting out these OG colorways, we're gonna start running out of ideas, and we're just gonna get another what? Another Concourse, another Space Jam. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, whatever, you know. Now the people that don't have the Bred 11 or the Bred 11 highs, you can now get them, which is cool. I'm still gonna rock these now. I'm gonna rock the hell of these things now that I know they're coming out. I think it's just rumored, right? So we'll just talk about this release that's coming out. Of course, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get that low cut. We'll get the high cut treatment, the OG colorway treatment, or the OG treatment. You know, we'll see if how the Jumpman points this way. You know, notice how the Jumpman's pointing this way, the Jumpman's pointing that way. I really hope we get a stitched in 23, not a 45. Should be 23. They never had a 45 on the Bred 11s. I really hope they have it stitched in 40 or 23, just like the Space Jets. Please, I don't want that screen cheap stuff. Come on, we want this stitched in 23. I hope we get the 23. Okay, dead ass. Honestly, and of course, you know, your carbon fiber, red. We'll just see how they do it, and we'll probably get that crappy OG box or something like that. I don't know. Kind of wondering, because it is the OG format. I wonder if we're gonna get that white cut like this, because that's how it was on the Bred 11, the black and reds, just like how the Space Jets were. And a lot of people didn't like that. They didn't like this little white stuff coming out. I think that's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be solid like this. It will show like this. I'm pretty sure. All right, guys. So I just want to know how you guys feel about the Bred 11s released in 2019. I'm sure for all the people that don't have these, they're probably super excited. I'm excited. I kind of wish that, honestly, I still kind of wish they had still the trend going on. I'm sure we'll get another trash colorway as well during the holiday seasons. I'm thinking maybe Jordan now is doing like a whole 2 Jordan 11s or something like that, or 3 high top Jordan 11s, you know, not the lows. There's a million of those. I just think now we're just gonna get more Jordan 11s, which is kind of like, kind of want that, you know. I just kind of wish they just kept it to that aura, you know, like, cause look at the, you know, platinum tints or whatever they're called. Things are sitting and they're actually going on sale. You know, they're like $220 and they're like, now you can get them for like $150. I'm sure they're gonna go down to like $100. Cause I wouldn't pay $50. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know what y'all think about these rumored to be Bred 11 coming out in 2019 holiday seasons. Let me know. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below. Make sure you hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop videos. All right, I'm Jumpman Chris. Peace.